What's up? What's up? What's up? Virgo, this is Queen Novelle coming to do your October 2019 reading for you guys. All right, let me cleanse the air, cleanse it, cleanse it, cleanse it. I got up early this morning so I can start doing the readings for you guys. It's been such a hectic month, releasing, dealing with karmic activity, dealing with people that are karmic, people that are toxic, finding out people that are toxic, finding out people in your family that are toxic, finding out things that you never knew existed. And this is just my life, but this is a general, like literally a general energy that is like amongst the collective. It's crazy. All right, you guys. All right, so how we're going to do this is I'm going to do an intuitive forecast. Then I will do your love confetti. And then I'll do your charms, then your regular confetti, your astrology dice. Oh, I forgot to bring out the astrology dice. Your astrology dice, and then pile 1, pile 2, pile 3 for your tarot and advice. I decided to do different cards for the tarot and advice because we're letting go of old shit. And I mean, I love my cards, but I feel like we need something new to kind of like give us a heads up on what's new coming or some real energy. Um, so let's jump into it, okay? All right, so as we all know that the new moon in Libra, which is on September 28th, I'm filming it today, so this is the new moon in Libra. There's a lot of karmic things that's coming up. A lot of things that you're being asked, do you want to keep it in your life or release it in your life? It's helping you realign um, what is working for you and what is not, helping you like balance. This energy has basically been in place for the last 35 years. So if you're like 30, like I'm 32 years old, and I'm finding out things that has been going on my entire life that I had no idea with, and it's quite heartbreaking. Um, with family, with friends, with how people treat you, the energy, your neighborhood, your the village that was supposed to raise you, okay? And it's some heavy ass energy. Okay. All right, Virgo. So when I was doing the pre-shuffle for your tarot and advice, I was getting that you guys are dealing with a lot of negative energy, a lot of things that's of your shadow aspect, things that's of your shadow side, either about your personality, about your family, your upbringing, um, your belief system, and even things that you thought you resonated with on a soul level, on moral level. I'm noticing that you guys are questioning these things. You are wanting to balance them out. You're wanting to get rid of the toxic energy. You are questioning your belief system. You're questioning your neighbors. You're questioning your neighborhood. You're questioning your siblings, how your siblings treat you, um, lies that were told, your mother, your um, even your father, your parents, grandparents. I hear just belief systems overall, things that's connected to your views about money. It's all coming up for you guys. You're wanting to love on a soul level, in the collective. This is a general reading. Um, you're yearning for something deeper. Okay, let me adjust this. Okay, you're yearning for something deeper, and then on the on the first, leading up to the first, I can see you guys really just reevaluating things if you have not already started. Like I've started the weeks leading up to this day, but health wise, it was starting to affect me. So I had to like pull back, detox. Um, I even had to like cut out personal readings and start doing monthly readings with these readings so I can commit but not let it consume me. Um, on the first, I feel like there is something that you're manifesting, and whatever you're manifesting is coming into fruition because, but something has to end, and this is a weird type of energy because the new moons are all about new beginnings, but this particular new moons is about bringing balance. So there is a lot of endings that's coming with this new moon on the 28th of September. On the 3rd of October, you guys. Like this is like on the 3rd of October, because I'm still studying astrology. I'm not that, I'm trying to get it. But on the 3rd of October, there's this, that's when Pluto goes direct. It was in Capricorn this whole time, bringing up basically a lot of horrible shit that you didn't know about, um, things about secrets about your family. For some of you, the occult. For some of you, the the darker side of the occult. Um, things in the past that you didn't know about. Things that for some of you, everybody is not on the good end. If there's things that you've been keeping secrets, or and I'm sorry, cross watchers. Like sometimes, my energy is not for the cross watchers, but energy like that has been done to you, um, is coming up right now, and it's usually with your family, your neighborhoods, your communication, your mom. In this case, your dad's. For some of you, your stability is coming up. Okay, and that was going stemming from the Black Moon Lilith that was on September 14th in September. But with this Pluto going direct, Pluto is basically death, um, judgment, death. So I feel like, whatever, especially with the energy of this new moon, whatever energy that you need to release, it is gonna die out when it comes to this Pluto going direct. And if you don't want it to die out, it's something that's gonna happen that is inevitable, and it's because of something that you're manifesting. You may be manifesting more funds. You guys are earth signs. More funds, just a better lifestyle, um, overall. And I feel like your intuition is guiding you throughout this, but I feel like there is some negative aspects that's going to come up, especially after Pluto goes direct. And for those of you that are not into astrology, I really recommend like you at least, you know, um, get like watch a couple of readings. Everyone is not good. Like I recommend Sounds by B. She is phenomenal when it comes to astrology. Her perception of things, she's on point. And Raquel Springs is really good when it comes to the energies. There's another one. Wonder Stargirl Wonder, I believe. But outside of those, I mean, the energies is good. Leo King is good, but those two women is phenomenal, and their energies are on point. It's ridiculous how on point their energies are. But there is something that is heavy, that is coming up, that is negative, that is karmic, that you're gonna have to deal with regardless. It's something that's like, especially after Pluto going direct, there's this, whatever this is, you're going to have to deal with it. Okay? And this is helping you balance out your karma, balance out what's been going on for the last 35 years. And for most of us, it's like that's all of our lives. So this is stuff that's stemming from our parents, stuff that's stemming from the people that our parents had around us, stuff that's stemming from our belief system, stuff that's stemming from some really deep things that carries weight, that you have basically advocated for all these years. Okay, I can see you even getting to the point where you're going into hermit mode and reassessing and rethinking. But higher source, the Heavenly Father, whoever you refer to him as, he has your back, because there is justice coming with this situation, whatever situation it can be. It could be your belief system, the way you think about money. I notice a lot of people are starting to think of money as energy now. And usually it's something that you just stress out about, just completely stressed out about. And you're starting to recognize energies. You're starting to recognize the energies people are bringing around you. Um, and I can definitely see around the 16th and the 17th, you needing to keep faith that everything is going to be all right, because there may be a tower moment. There may be something that is going to come to a close where it's not what you expected. Because even with my situation, it's not completely as I expected. There's layers to it, like layers that are ridiculous, so it's like, you're going to have to deal with it. Just face it head on. You have strength. When I did the pre-shuffle for your tarot, strength was at the bottom of the deck. You guys are going to have strength this month. Okay? You guys are going to have strength. You guys are strong. You guys are you're pure in a sense. You're going to have strength for whatever is coming your way. On the 24th, I can see there's something that is about your home, about your intuition, about your father, maybe for some of you, your stability, your soul. There's something that you're using, that you're being heavily guided with your intuition, that is leading you out of this karmic energy. And it may be, for some things you may feel like you tackling it head on, but you didn't realize the layers of the situation or the layers of the energy. And that is totally fine. Just tackle one thing at a time, okay? And it's all to help you move forward, because there is something that is big that's coming, and it's like in the masses, with government, with with a lot of things, like even the Constitution, your structure, your stability, law enforcement, things of that nature, laws. Um, Things are about to be changed. There is there's spiritual warfare out there, and things are about to be changed in the masses. And the energy, I don't think a lot of people are prepared for. That's why I really recommend the astrology aspect. Like, I've been studying it a little when it comes to things, but you really have to have the gift to understand it completely. And pray for that discernment. Okay, let's move into your love confetti. All right. Okay, I pre-pulled the love confetti. Oh, okay. For some of you, you're getting flued out. And this love confetti is very general, takes what applies, and leave the rest. This is not for everybody. For some of you, you may be going on a vacation, or you're becoming aware that you need a vacation. You're noticing that your sex buddy, for some of you who are not in relationships, that are probably casually seeing someone, that your sex buddy wants to date you. And for those of you that are in relationships that are considering moving or just may have just had moved with your partner, okay? Okay, for some of you that may have had a friend that was a Taurus or Aries who had fucked up in the past, who had messed up your friendship, did something that wasn't trustworthy, they miss you and they're trying to come back. The only thing is with the energy of this new moon and even the energy of Pluto, there's a lot of people that are that's going to try to come back into your life, and it's because you're fixing your life. So that's kind of the energy to see if you're going to, and honestly, this energy sets the tone for years to come. So if you keep letting people back in your life that have done you wrong, that's what's going to happen for years to come. I believe the next 12 years. So be mindful of that. You are being too available for some of you. Maybe you're dating a Taurus and you're being too available. You come before anything, you know? And this is for, I believe, singles. For those of you that are single, Virgo, who may, and you become whoever is feeling too available, you are aware that you have become too available because maybe you had a partner or you had a person that you were interested in, and then you just, like, responded too fast, or you have to give the energy that people are giving you. And if you're feeling like they're playing games, don't play a game with them. You have to teach people how to treat you, okay? And there's nothing wrong with it. There's no judge. We've all been there, okay? And if this is a cross watcher, then I'm picking up your energy instead of the other person. Um, so be mindful of that. Celebration amongst friends. Yeah, there is something about your values, even your finances, where you are wanting to celebrate. Um, this is fine. Just make sure the people that you're celebrating amongst are there for you. They're a part of your support system, and they're not in competition with you. Because I notice some people have support systems where they have a lot of people in that support system that are in competition with them. That is not a true support system. So it's time to reevaluate these things because you deserve more. You deserve better. If you can empower the next person, they can empower you as well. Your partner loves you. Oh, that's sweet. For some of you that are in relationships or starting a relationship, your partner loves you. So if you've been questioning, perhaps, like, looking up tarot readings and stuff on this, just be mindful that they do love you. Your personality is attractive. Do not lose yourself impressing others. Okay, for some of you, if you feel like you have been trying too hard to impress others, or maybe you've been trying to keep an image up on social media, you are attractive. You don't need validation from someone else to let you know that your personality is attractive or you're funny or something like that. You got this. Okay, so for some of you, your partner has PTSD, need more therapy, and there's usually nothing that you can do with that situation except for be there. But you can encourage the alternative methods. You can encourage chakra healing. You can encourage yoga. You can encourage by actually going out and trying to do something fun, or even with the detox baths and stuff like that. Like, let me do it a little way sweet, where it's like, let's take a bath and stuff like that. Because even though they need therapy, and you cannot help them with that, you can't help them change or anything. They have to make a decision to go to therapy. They have to make a decision to actually want to change. But you can encourage them in different ways: chakra healing, going outside, going to the beach together, things like that. it actually helps in different ways. Not telling them, even with spirituality, people don't want you to force it down their throat. If you force too much information down their throat, they'll try to label you as weird and stuff like that. But that's only because they don't have an understanding of it. So start off slow. You can label chakra healing as aromatherapy. Aromatherapy is, basically the essential oils and things like that, and you can introduce them to that, and even introduce them to chakra healing as it is related to yoga and things of that nature. It's different ways you can word it, okay? For some of you, you're detaching from a sex buddy that is catching feelings, or you're catching feelings and you're feeling a need to detach. I feel like you're doing the right thing. Anyone that's not willing to commit, or if you're not willing to commit, it's time to let the situation go, because you don't want karma from the situation. When you're ready, then someone else is not ready. It's going to be that ongoing battle, especially with the energies of the planets. You have to be very careful about what you put out there right now. Your partner thinks you're too friendly on social media, okay? Um, you have to determine if it's too friendly or if they're insecure. I know some people that, really goes under everybody comments and like everyone's things and like inappropriate pictures. And then I know people that just like the people comment under their picture and they're viewed as too friendly. So you have to really, decipher which situation you're in, and, take it from there. A platonic friend likes you, possibly another Virgo for some of you. Healing family issues, give them time alone. Okay, especially those with you with a partner that has PTSD. There's a lot of stuff for everybody, not just you, me, the next person. There's a lot of stuff that is coming up, even for children, that is from the past, from a couple of years ago, especially those of you who trauma started back in 2000, and really for the last 35 years. But there is some really sick shit that, like, for some people, that started back in 2012, because that's when Pluto went retrograde, I believe. And there's a lot of things that's coming up once Pluto goes direct. And it's not for everybody, because some people won't even feel these energies. But like some people, like myself, is feeling it in its full glory. Like, it is ridiculous. Like, a vacation is needed after heartbreak. And that's me, and I'm not even a Virgo. A vacation is needed after a heartbreak. If you have Virgo in your chart, I'm pretty sure, you're dating a baller that's generous with their money, but not their time. So if you are dating someone that is financially well off, and they are working a lot, and it may have been something that you wanted in the past, you need to reevaluate if that's something that you really want, or if that's something that, something that you wanted in the past that you're not willing to deal with. You need someone with more time. You yearning for something deeper, because I'm noticing Virgos are yearning for something that's on a deeper spiritual level. Okay. All right. Let's jump into your charms. All right, and we're back. Okay, have you seen I have a lot of charms now, and I'm still getting some of them. Starting to think I'm kind of obsessed with them, but we'll come back to that. I mean, I do have a lot of meanings for them. All right. Okay. All right. So from what I've seen, what I see right now, there is a need, or some of you are becoming aware that you need to do yoga. that you need to do yoga, and that you may have to end some type of love affair, or some of you are just becoming aware that you have a secret love affair or some type of love affair. The only thing is you have to put it on the back burner for some of you, and for some of you, you're just becoming aware of this love affair. Okay, the person may not be as mature yet, is what I'm getting. Okay. Okay, a lot of you are becoming aware of synchronicities. You're starting to believe in more synchronicities, numbers, universe, astrology, the even tarot, things of that nature, chakra clearing. I'm getting. You're becoming very aware of this, and it's on a soul level. Okay, some of you may need to check out your heart, or be mindful that you need to breathe more. Be mindful. Maybe you need to just go and check out, your heart. For some of you, maybe some of you have been having heart problems, or you feel like when you get worked up that you have heart problems. Some of you are aware, or you're coming into a twin flame union, or you're feeling like you're in a twin flame relationship, or you have twin flame energy with someone. But there is definitely a need to let go of things that's no longer serving you. Yeah, because some of you are feeling like you were dealt a crappy hand. This is usually a good hand and it was turned around. You're dealt a crappy hand when it comes to your values, and even for some of you, your finances. There are secrets about you that are coming out right now, and there is a need for you to cut out things that's not serving you in your relationships. For some of you, you are stop smoking, I'm getting, and you're starting to detox. You're going through a transformation right now with this butterfly, and you're receiving a lot of spiritual gifts. Some of you may be receiving some of your manifestations, spiritual gifts, gifts from others, gifts in regards to your children. For some of you, you're letting go of. For some of you, you're letting go of Aquarius, and some of you could be letting go of faith. Okay, something that you had, a religious faith or something. Okay, so there is, for some of you are going back to school for, some of you are going back to school for nursing. Okay, and then for some of you that this has nothing to do with nursing or any type of medical profession, you are actually learning more about history and even Greek mythology. You are really exploring your faith, the things that you had hope in. You are exploring you are expanding your communication for some of you. And this because even though this is the medical sign, this is also the sign of Mercury. Mercury, this is him. He's basically communication. He's also a trickster. So maybe you're dealing with a person that was trying to trick you, or you feel that was manipulative. That was possibly Aquarius. He's also he delivers souls to Hades. So not only but he takes pity on those who are, he takes pity of those of you, for people who basically have been abused and things of that nature. And also, they usually refer, for some of you may have been stolen from as well, people around you may have stolen from you. And this is not for everybody. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay, for some of you, you're noticing you have excellent vision and foresight, that you are highly intuitive, and you are being probably ushered by your dreams. You're receiving a lot of dreams, you're receiving a lot of insight. Okay, there's a need for you to do yoga more. You're receiving a lot of insight about probably your children, your creative endeavors. Um, for some of you, past lives, because you're a very ancient type of soul. You have a lot of wisdom with the turtle, but you have been left out in the cold a lot. You have been left out in the cold a lot. Okay. For some of you, you are trying to get back to, this is something with your childhood. And you may be getting back to things that you have done as a child. Okay? But this is about your childhood. Because right now you're focused on abundance. I believe this is centrine. You're focused on abundance right now. Yeah, you're having changes that's coming in right now. Your angels are guiding you. You're receiving a lot of downloads, a lot of passion. There's some things that you were jaded on, though. There's some things that you were jaded on. Let me see. Yeah, you have a lot of luck. You're gaining strength and you're gaining power right now with the seahorse. And it is to deal with whatever that you're healing. A lot of you are finding things out about your grandma, your nana. You're finding a lot of things for some of you. And the fact that it was turned over, it's like, okay, you're either finding out things or you're just trying to heal generational curses, things that was stemming back from even before you were born. Because you guys are starting to wake up. There's some things that are very toxic that you're starting to wake up to. You may be having back problems. Your kundalini is getting activated, and even though kundalini is very sexual, it is sexual energy is psychic energy. It is a process in the your spiritual awakening, and it can go many times. So you guys are probably having a couple of health problems right now. For some of you, you need to check out your pancreas. You need to check out your pancreas, as well as go to your OB and check out your uterus. You just check it out. This is also giving me a strong sacral chakra energy, which is how you're feeling. So please evaluate how you feel about things. There's a strong need for you guys to do yoga. And for some of you, and this is a small group, you just could have a lot of dancers in your life. And this can go for dancers, ballet dancers, strippers, any type of dancers. You have a lot of dancers in your life. There's a need for you to speak up. Speak up about your beliefs. Speak up about your philosophy. Speak up about what you want. Because you guys are really working on yourself. And for those of you that are parents, you guys are really are trying to become the best parent possible. Okay? Okay, there is for some of you, a Leo that's around you that may be toxic. Okay? Or maybe you're celebrating getting rid of this Leo, or maybe it could just be the Leo energy of, um, it could be getting rid of a Leo person. It's something in celebration, but the fact that I feel like it was something toxic with this Leo. Possibly, they're trying to get you to do things that you knew that was wrong, but you were tempted by this person. Leos are typically very they're outgoing, and they can be persuasive sometimes. You're on the right track, okay? You are being social media stalked by someone. And, take what resonates, leave the rest. You guys are really aspiring to get for a new life, to bring in more funds, more abundance. You want the best. You want the greatness right now, okay? There is a need for you to stop eating fast food. For some of you, fries in particular. It's funny because every time I do a reading on myself and I get fries, I think about fries some around the time I do the reading. And it's crazy because it's like I really be wanting them. Okay. For some of you, you're embarking on something that is big right now. And we have a well behaved woman rarely makes history. Okay. So it's whatever you're embarking on, you have to know you have to have courage. You can't just sit back and be passive aggressive, okay? You're doing a lot of reflecting right now. And you need a vacation because you're too trapped in your head. You're too trapped in your head about whatever situation this is. And you need to develop more hobbies, more passions, okay? It's like I love knitting, but you just need to develop more passions. For some of you, develop them with your kids. There is a little girl, for some of you that have a daughter, they're feeling left out in the cold. They're feeling, and maybe it could be the little girl in you that felt left out in the cold. Yeah, some of you want to visit New York or something like that, or some of you want to leave New York. I just really feel like you guys just need a vacation. There is some secrets that's gonna come out for some of you, your partners. Okay. All right, moving on to your regular confetti. Let's try not get a lot. Okay. Because sometimes when it come out, it comes out. Okay, we have one that fell on the floor. Ha. Okay, connect over childhood trauma. So some of you may be connecting with someone over a childhood trauma right now, okay? Maybe having similar experiences. You're confused about spirituality, about your spirituality right now, which is fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. That's just the reason why you need to do more research, you know? Go to the school of you, okay? You had a good upbringing, but an isolated secret from a family. You kept an isolated secret from the family. So for some of you, and this is coming up for a lot of people, um, it may be something that happened to you that is out of your family, that you think is out of your family's character or anything that your family went through, and you kept it from your family. Now, the only thing about that is there is a such thing as, karma and generational curses. And half of the time, if you are to open up, you will find out you're not the only one it happened to. So sometimes you just need to speak up when it comes to your traumas. And this is not for everybody. So take what resonates and leave the rest. Many cycles highlighting your childhood trauma, you are getting clarity. Yes, and I feel like for some of you it is about your grandma. Your abundance is connected to everything right now. You're born in a wealthy family. Your family is very supportive for some of you. But I feel like this is also the person that may be feeling left out in the cold when it comes to a particular incident. Or maybe it's something like you didn't share the secret, or, whatever your situation is. Stop cutting people and create boundaries. Now everybody has been on this cutting journey, just cutting people left and right, left and right. You have to learn to create healthy boundaries. Of course, cut out toxic people that don't deserve to be in your life. But you kind of have to create these healthy boundaries because there is people that's going to be in your life that you cannot cut out. Um, at least at that moment, and you need to know how to deal with those people. You need to stay away from the police. Ooh. Okay, for some of you, it may be something concerning a Leo, maybe something that concerning children um, that is stemmed around the police. That is for a small group of people. Release your glorified perception of your hot tempered. Okay, for some of you, you may have a temper and may have beat a couple of people up in your past. And when you talk about it, it's in a glorified manner. Like, oh, I beat that beat, ass. And it was like I dragged her like this, and I did this, and I did this, and I did this. And you're trying to change right now, but you still, when you're talking about those situations, I go through it all the time. Like I really do. I go through it all the time. When you're talking about something that you did in the past, you have the same energy that you had when it happened, and you have to realize even your faults when it came to that particular situation. And sometimes it's not something that you did; it's the energy that you carry. Okay. For some of you, you're maybe fighting depression or trying to fight depressive energy, um, and it's affecting your root chakra. Okay. And this is stuff that is literally stemmed from a soul level. You have to be aware of your energy. You have to really connect with your intuition because honestly, I feel like that's how a lot of people get really sick, and it's because they don't connect with their higher self. They don't connect with their soul. Okay, because whatever is happening is big in January, and you're going to be releasing a lot of people in October, which is now. And I feel like this is so true because of the Pluto being in conjunct with the sun and I believe Saturn, and it's bringing up a lot of rebellious energy, and people is not taking anyone crap anymore, and they're speaking their truth, and truth is coming out left and right, whether the person is dead or alive. It's coming out right now, and I really feel like you guys are. Oh my God, I'm giving it. Someone wants to cry. Oh my God. I'm sorry, you guys. It's a lot of heavy energy. Um, you guys need to balance out, okay? Whatever you're going through is very, very, very. Oh my God. Oh my God. Whatever you're going through is very toxic. That's what I need to get. A sound. It's very toxic, and you guys are not keeping anything secret anymore. I'm sorry. I really absorb people energy heavy. And this is crazy because it's pre-recorded and it's still kind of heavy, but I understand. Okay. For some of you, you need to let go of a Pisces, okay? And you're in a twin flame union, which makes a lot of sense because we have the twin flame here as well. And you need to, some of you want to start your own business. I'm getting a yoga business, okay? All right. So we're going to jump into the astrology dice. All right. All right. So it's that's crazy. You guys got Pluto, which is really big because I was just talking about when Pluto goes direct on the 3rd of October, which is all about judgment. It's Judgment Day for a lot of people. Endings, deaths to situations. Don't be consumed by it. Actually use because it's helping you elevate on a soul level. It's helping you elevate, your heart space. It's helping you elevate, okay? So, we also have the 4th house, which is all about, it's also the ruling sign is Cancer, which is about your family, your foundations, your um, the high priestess energy. It's also karmic energy, the things that you're pursuing, and it's your first house is all based off of, Aries, which is, your self awareness, who you are. It's also, Mars also rules Aries. I mean, the first house too, which is um, Tower. And that's Tower moment. So we have Pluto and we have Tower. So we have Judgment and we have Tower. There is something that is coming up about your home, about your children, about you as a child, about your intuition, about your belief systems, about something that's karmic is coming up. And we have Aquarius here, which is very rebellious, which is very, you know, um, it's the things you have faith in, is the things you yearning for something better, and you being rebellious enough to go against the odds to get that whatever you want better. You guys are demanding change right now, Virgo. Okay, and I wouldn't say that's a bad thing. It's gonna shake up things with those around you, but it's not a bad thing to want change. And don't let anyone make you feel like it's a bad thing to want change. Okay. All right. So I used the Orisha deck. Yeah, the Orisha deck this time, and because it gets, I mean, the Orisha deck gets very deep. Okay, and you guys got the Nine of Earth, which is the Nine of Pentacles, the Seven of Air, which is the Seven of Swords, as well as the Guardian Angel, which in regular tarot is the Temperance. Okay, and basically in this particular deck, the Nine of Earth, which is the Nine of Pentacles, she's planting her seeds. The only thing is she's walking away from things that's no longer serving her. She's turning her back and she's going into something that's more fruitful, something that's gonna grow, getting rid. And she has this stick in her hand, and we all know that sticks are a form of rods, which is her spirituality. And even though she has a bag, it's like she's not a bag lady, and she's strong in her. This is green is usually symbolism for, the fourth chakra, which is the heart chakra. And she is into how to love. She knows how to love. And she's turning her back on anything that is not going, that's not, she's going towards the light, you know? And with this Seven of Air, she's willing to cut out anybody, and and it's crazy because both of these cards in this deck is leaving stuff in the past, leaving things in the past that no longer serve you. Because in the original tarot, the Seven of Air is someone that's sneaking off with the goods, sneaking off, but very deceptive. And maybe you are dealing with something that's very deceptive, but you're walking away from it. Okay. And with this guardian angel, this is someone that is finding their roots, someone that is not afraid to be exposed, someone that is, they know who they are. They have their angels on their back watching them. They're starting a new, you see how they're streaming their emotions. She's very aware of who she is. Even if you're a male, you're very aware of who you are, and you're taking notice to your foundation. Okay, I clarified with, okay, the Eight of Cups. Walking away from things that's no longer serving you, leaving all this broken glass and behind. It makes a lot of sense. Okay? You guys got do whatever it takes to get closer to your consciousness. That's a good one. That's a good one. I recognize that I have chosen fear, and I chose again, and I choose love. And it's funny because there's a new moon, and right here is an eclipse, and you have to look into the astrology aspects of this Pluto, because I believe right now the new moon stemming from now until when Pluto goes direct, and then there is like some solar eclipse that's happening in January. And it's funny because you guys got October and then you got January. So you might want to look into that. Okay? You guys got Archangel Raphael. I am helping you heal physical challenges in yourself and others. You are a healer like me. And I believe it. Some of you are healers, and maybe you receive that healing aspect from your grandma, um, just from your heritage, okay? And then in love life, you got true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Okay, this is good, you guys. Also, this is a Dalmatian Jasper, which is all about ancient wisdom. Ancient wisdom. Wisdom that is very deeply rooted in even going as far back as Egyptian, um, very deeply rooted wisdom. All right, group one. If you like this video, please like, share, subscribe. Let me know how it resonates for you in the comments, okay? And I love you guys. If anyone told you today, I love you. And I am not accepting any personal readings right now. I am going through a shitload of crap. So please forgive me. You are welcome to donate if you are feeling charitable, as I am doing this out of the kindness of my heart. And moving on to group, see you guys next month, group one. Moving on to group two with the citrine. You guys are focused on your abundance. Okay. You guys got the Seven of Fire, the Three of Water. Seven of Fire is Seven of Rods or Wands. Three of Water is Three of Cups. Then clarify with the Ten of Wands and the Three of Swords. There is something that you are feeling like you have to defend yourself, but you are ready for war. This man is fighting a dragon. He's fighting a dragon and don't care. Standing there firm foundation, solid, ready for anything. Ready for anything. I believe with this Three of Cups, this is something to do with the people that is your support system, the people that you love. Maybe it's something that you have fought against and you are in celebration over. But I really feel like this has something for some of you to do with a third party situation, something to do with friends, something to do with family, something to do with something that makes you into your emotion. This is something that you love, because we have two threes here. We have three here, and then we have three here. And I feel like this is something that has caused you mental anguish, something that has put you in your emotions, something that you will celebrate after it's done, but it's something that has caused you heartbreak. And this is multiple people. multiple scenarios, multiple things. These are three different swords. These are things that has caused you mental anguish. But you are fighting right now. You don't care. You are learning. You're learning. You're receiving a lot of downloads. A lot of you are very spiritual. You're receiving a lot of downloads. You're being enlightened on a lot of things where it's like you're not willing to take this crap anymore. You're ending this cycle. And if you're not Heavenly Father or a higher entity in the universe, whoever you refer to him as is ending the cycle. And it may end in heartbreak, but you have this. Okay? That abundance is coming through. You guys got, I surrender to a power greater than mine. What? What? When I focus on my inner light, I see the world through the lens of love. I find this very interesting because it's like the moon is down here. Like if I was to switch it over, the moon is at the top. Maybe you guys are really affected by moon cycles. You're going through a transformation right now. There's a butterfly here. Then there's circles here. I feel like you guys are now aware of the darker side of things. And you guys been going through a lot. I just feel like it's really weird that the moon is at the bottom instead at the top. And there's like red. This is something that caused a lot of, this is something with your family. Someone or people that you would have went hard for. Like, you know, that you, yeah, that's deep. You guys also got Oceana, which is take action that you're in touch, take action. You're in touch with the truth in this situation. And you need to trust your gut and lovingly insert yourself. Yeah, that goes back to this Seven of Fire. That goes perfectly with this Seven of Fire, actually. Then in love, you guys got forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments and past life relationships. You have known each other before. Okay. All right, group 2. I just wanted to tell you guys that I love you. If no one else have told you that they love you, I love you today, and that you got this. Whatever you're going through, you have it. You have to trust. You have to have faith that your manifestation and your happiness is greater, and that's the bigger picture. You know, see the bigger picture, okay? All right. And also, I will not be doing personal readings this month. I am going through a shitload of crap, but I will be accepting donations. Please let me know how this resonates for you. Don't forget to like, don't forget to share, don't forget to subscribe. And see you guys next month, okay? I'm trying to be consistent with these videos. All right, you guys got the Crasola, which is all about self-love, okay? And sorry about the noise in the background. All right, group 3, you guys are going through a lot. You guys, even when I tried to give a few cards, I put them back, a lot came out, which lets me know the amount of crap that you guys are going through right now, okay? You guys got the 6 of Water, the 8 of Air, which is the 8 of Swords, the Babalorisha, okay, which I believe is the Magician, the Devil, the 10 of Earth, and the Nine of Fire. Okay. The only thing about this Nine of Fire is not like the other Nine of Rods where the person is ready for war. He is actually waiting on, with these candles, waiting on, spiritual aspects to take place. And he's kind of like soaking in his feelings right now, okay? You guys are manifesting abundance. There is a lot of negativity that needs to be balanced. With this Six of Water, there is things. Oh, okay. There's things that's coming up about your childhood that is affecting you on a soul level, okay? There's things that's coming up about your childhood that is, or someone is coming from your past. It is making you feel like you're trapped in a cage. It is making you feel like you're in your mental prison, okay? It's something dark. This is something, it has a crow in there. And usually crows, um, I noticed when I was going, I started seeing a lot of crows and ravens, and like both of them. Um, and every time something dark comes out, I'll see crows and ravens. And it was in layers, And I feel like you guys, whatever you're manifesting is bringing up these feelings of the past, okay? It could have something to do with um, Saturn energy and possibly your mother. Could have something to possibly do with your mother. You're manifesting better. You guys are manifesting greatness right now. The only thing is bringing up this dark shadow aspect of yourself or about your past, about your family that is not um, that you wasn't prepared for, or maybe you were prepared for, and the energy of it is. And some of you are doing alchemy. Some of you are definitely doing alchemy right now. Okay, because whatever you're manifesting is bringing in abundance. You just have to get out of this mental space where you're not getting depressed, where you trust your intuition fully. Okay? Okay, so these cards I had to do clarifiers, and then a shitload of cards came out for clarifiers. But the one thing is very consistent is the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups came up again. This is something that is deeply rooted in your past. Okay? You're finding out what love is. We also have, again, the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords, you guys are in your mental prison. You have to realize you're going through a transformation. You have to um, make sure you're out of the energy of becoming depressed, okay? When you're feeling like you're getting depressed, definitely detox, drink water, go outside, connect with nature, breathe. Every time I feel like when I'm getting into that space, you have to breathe. Breathe 5 to 8 times, deep breaths, drink some water, light incense, light smudge sticks, you know, um, this will help balance you out, will help balance out your intuition. You guys are on a spiritual journey right now, and it's some heavy energies. You're manifesting some things that because of your manifestations is bringing up things of a shadow aspect that either you had no clue about or you wasn't prepared to deal with. Okay, there is calm after this storm. Okay, but you have to know that you have to revisit the past for whatever you're manifesting. A lot of you are manifesting love. You're manifesting something long lasting, or maybe you had toxic relationships, but you're manifesting something that is along the lines of abundance, of love, of self-love, um, that is bringing up some darker things in your life that you had no clue or you was not prepared to deal with. You guys got, my energy creates my reality. What I focus on is what I will manifest, okay? And even with it, when it comes to certain things, you have to give up your expectation of it coming in exactly as you expect it. Because you can manifest trying to win the lottery. And the only thing is you can put that energy in manifesting and do everything that it to do everything that you need to do to try to manifest it. And it does not mean that you're going to win a lottery. What it'll probably do is you'll probably win a court case, or you'll probably win you find a lot of money, or win an inheritance, or something like that, that is massive when it comes to financial abundance, but it's not what you wanted exactly as far as the lottery, or you win fame or something like that. You have to release your expectations, and actually question the reason why you have certain manifestations. What are your intentions? You guys got, the key to prayer is to forget what I think I need. I was just saying that. Your expectations, okay? Your expectations of what you think that you need. Keep charging ahead and don't take no for an answer. Expect miracle solutions to appear. For some of you, you're manifesting self-love, financial abundance, as well as love in your life. Your desired outcome will occur in the very near future. Have patience and faith, and don't try to force it to happen. You guys got, worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Okay, so we have fast food, but addictions really stem deeper than fast food and smoking cigarettes and stuff like that. So what you're addicted to, and it could even be, you know, um, indulging in relationships that's not going anywhere too. So be mindful of that. Unrequited love. Maybe I remember I was actually addicted to a person, um, to the sex with the person, the intimacy, the way I felt with the person, and it was unrequited love. He was very vocal about him not wanting to pursue and go forward. And I was very adamant on, I can make it work. I can make him love me. I can make him, and you have to release that, because then it becomes an addiction. It really becomes an addiction. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. And it is safe for you to love. Open your heart and give and receive the highest energy of all. The highest energy of all is self-love. It's not love from a person, it's self-love, and also loving the divine. When you're loving from that space, you can love your children, you can love the next person, and you'll actually love yourself enough to know that you don't deserve certain things. So if you catch yourself in that space, really disconnect. If you find yourself in a situation where you are in love with a person and they're not reciprocating that love, detach from that person. Okay, some of you need to speak up. Detach from that person. It is very essential for you to show them that you're worth more than what they're giving. And it's okay to be without sex for a little while, and get to the point where it's like you're not addicted to that person. All right, group 3, I hope that resonates for you. If anyone haven't told you today that they love you, I love you, and I hope that you have a wonderful month. If you are looking for a private reading, a personal reading, I am not doing personals right now. I am going through a lot. So I would not be doing personals right now. And just know that if you want to, please subscribe, like, share, comment. Let me know how it resonates for you. And if you want to donate, I will put the information tagged pinned in the comment for you to donate. Um, as I'm doing this out of the kindness of my heart. And I love you guys. I'll see you next month. Bye, Virgo.